sure that we've got some audio here. Let's see. Welcome to the 10-day challenge, day 1. And if anybody's watching, let me know if you can hear me. I'm going to log on here. I know what I can do. I can do it this way. So hopefully you guys are hearing me okay. I'm going to double check real fast. And coming in, give me 1 second here. Just making sure. All right, I'm just going to move forward and we'll hope everything's good. I saw one comment of someone doing it on their lunchtime. That's what this vocal vibration practice is. One of the consistent things that I've seen from everyone who practices this, which is that just overall calming sensation and centering where, actually, let me give you a personal experience that I have when I do it in class with my students. And that is that when I first get into class and we start talking, I get excited about what we're talking about and I get really on what I've been saying. And it's not until afterwards, but I notice that I'm speaking a lot faster than I probably would, just because I'm getting excited about the topic. In the class, I have a very clear sense of talking much slower and my thoughts going much slower and everything being just really, really calm after that practice. And that's what I'm hoping that you have, that realization of having that experience during this 10-day challenge, and hopefully your first or second time doing it, because I do see that most people have that experience their first time, and it can be so beneficial for you to use it in that way. But I recorded a video about 9 principles that I feel like is really good for just creating this practice. And that first principle is all about you defining your success for yourself, regardless of what I'm saying, regardless of what anybody else might have told you or commented on or anything like that. And it really comes down to a much deeper core belief of mine, is that we all know what is best and good for us if we just listen to our own intuition. This is one of the core foundational pieces of any of the work that I do with people, is to help someone clarify what is the next best step for them, or what is right for you in these situations. So when we're looking at this, if I'm encouraging you to try this vocal vibration practice, if for some reason it doesn't work, could you just do some deep breathing? Is there another meditation practice that maybe you know about that you just resonate more with, that it just feels like you're called to do that? Then listen to that, go with that. If there is another part of the principles that I will bring up. I wanted to just highlight the one tonight, but this kind of leads to that other one, which was make sure that whatever practice you're doing, you were able to experience a real benefit, that first time or two, because you want that reward, you want that sort of gratitude of taking that step and feeling like, oh, okay, yes, I noticed the benefit. So if you don't decide to do this practice and you want to do something else, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, I'm just of knowing what is right for you, and really what is try to each day get in a little bit of something, anything. Anything is better than nothing. Even if it doesn't look like the important thing in this for this 10 days is to prove to yourself that you can honor yourself and show up in a way that is meaningful for you on that day, whatever that looks like. And so hopefully what I do in this, show you ways that you can do that easily, and give yourself permission to do that. It's okay if it doesn't look like the way you really want it to look. After that, and I was just doing my Kundalini Yoga teacher training course, and we were supposed to do 40 days in a row of the same practice. This was an extensive practice. This was about 45 to 50 minutes, I think. And there was a day where unfortunately, I was not able to do that because luckily, it wasn't too serious, but I had a relative in the hospital, and I wound up being in the ER for 24 hours. There's just no way I was able to do my practice that day. And I actually wrote in my report, because we were supposed to fill out sort of a log journal of those to support myself in that sort of intense environment when you're sort of in a not so situation. Anyway, so I just share that with you. So hopefully that helps you kind of look at how it is that you can show up for yourself today. It may look different tomorrow. Maybe you have more time or less time tomorrow, but how do you show up for yourself today and feel good about that, about making that commitment of just 30 seconds? If you haven't done it yet, you still got some time. Set yourself 30 seconds and go do something. Stop with these live stream calls. I'm still getting really not a good internet connection here. And so I think what I'm going to do is, instead of doing a live streaming, I'm just going to record a video each day and answer any questions. So I think from here forward, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to record a daily video, inspiration video, answering any questions. And I'll just send you out an email, and you've done some kind of practice today. And I would love to hear feedback. I'm not receiving too much feedback, but I am seeing people opening emails and stuff. So give me a little bit of a shout out. Give me a little bit of a response in like, yeah, I'm doing this, or I'm doing that, or saying, have a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.